The message in this video has been sent by God for you. The angel Michael is telling you today that because of your everlasting faith and unrelenting hope in the midst of difficulties, their test came back positive, and you're next on the list, Yes, that is what you heard. In ways you could never have predicted, what you have been hoping for, thinking of, and striving for is about to come to pass. The doors that appeared to be securely locked are ready to open wide. This is divine alignment, not a coincidence. However, this is a call to action as well as a consoling message. To step into your destiny and declare your trust, put "I claim this breakthrough" in the comments section right now. The angels are prepared to help. When it seems like there are barriers wherever you look, remember this: your breakthrough often lurks in the shadows of hardship. Michael, your angel, is telling you today that your struggles were not designed to break you, but to build you. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment you felt like giving up, God was using it all to shape your divine transformation. Right now, God is positioning you for something greater than you can imagine. Your miracle is closer than you think, and your faith is the key to unlocking it. I want to encourage you today. Step out in faith and sow a seed of $20 or more through the Super Thanks button next to the YouTube subscribe button. Your seed is a declaration that you are stepping into the abundance that God has prepared for you. The Bible declares in Romans 8:28, NIV, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." What seemed like obstacles were actually stepping stones, leading you to your destiny. God is working behind the scenes, aligning opportunities, opening doors, and preparing your breakthrough. Thanks to your support, we will pluck fruit from the garden of God and make you live in paradise. Your generosity is not just a gift, it's an investment into your future, a seed planted in faith that will yield a harvest of blessings, freedom, and joy. This is your moment to rise, to embrace the victory God has promised you. Don't let doubt hold you back. Step into your divine destiny today. God is ready to turn your trials into triumphs, and your faith will lead you to the life of abundance you were destined for. Sow your seed now and watch God move in ways beyond your imagination. Your breakthrough is here, and heaven is celebrating your faith. The difficulties may appear more difficult as you get closer to your breakthrough. Don't give up, though. The tipping point has arrived. When the enemy knows that you are about to get a huge blessing, they fight even harder. To claim this message, type "I am stronger than my struggles" in the comments section. Do you have any memories of being ignored, forgotten, or undeserving? Those were providential detours, not failures. What looked to be a delay was actually God's way of preparing something much better for you, and what seemed like rejection was actually protection. Michael, the angel, wants you to understand that each "no" you've said has led to a more satisfying "yes." You were being prepped for something much bigger than you could have ever dreamed, so you didn't lose what was meant for you. God's purpose for you was the reason for the rejection, not your value. To help you remember this, write "rejection is redirection" in the comments section when you've had time to process it. The harsh reality that you must hear is this: you've been experiencing a delay, but it's preparation rather than punishment. You might not have been prepared to fully accept the benefit if it had arrived sooner. However, you are now moving into accordance with God's ideal timing. For those who believe, the wait is ended according to Angel Michael. We have taken note of your patience and faith. Perfect divine timing is taking place, and the spiritual foundation has been established. Type "I am ready to receive" in the comments if you think this is your time. Pay close attention. Someone has been observing you in silence, and their envy is a result of the favor they perceive in your life. However, don't be alarmed by this. No weapon created against you will succeed, Angel Michael reminds you. Envy that is intended to hurt you will actually serve as motivation for your advancement. This affirms that nothing and no one can prevent God from accomplishing what He has in store for you. If they try to dissuade you, it will just strengthen your testimony. Does this term resonate with you? If so, write "Favor follows me" in the comments section to get this lifelong protection. This blessing will be indisputable when it materializes. Even your adversaries who questioned you and disparaged you will be quieted. Today, according to Angel Michael, your story will be so magnificent that it will humble and inspire everyone in your vicinity. A harvest of happiness and plenty is about to emerge from the seeds you sowed in tears. Put "My testimony is coming" in the comments section immediately to seal this prophecy. Your financial hardships, strained relationships, and depressing experiences were never intended to define you. You were supposed to be refined by them. Angel Michael is asking you to consider these periods as preparations for a miraculous return rather than as setbacks. Your tale is far from finished. The best chapters are actually just getting started. You are being redeemed for every loss you have suffered. God is reversing the evil that the enemy intended. The suffering was genuine, but so will the upcoming recovery and reconciliation. Have faith in this and confirm it by writing "This is my comeback season" in the comments. Here's a divine affirmation. Someone is standing up for you in important areas right now. Behind the scenes, opportunities are being set up for you. Michael, the angel, is telling you to remain motionless because what is meant for you cannot be taken away. You will be in awe of the immense gifts that are on their way to you. This is about achieving your goal and achieving spiritual elevation, not just financial gain. To claim this favor, write "What's mine is on the way" in the comments section after feeling this strongly. Now is the time to let go of all the uncertainty and worry that have been preventing you from moving forward. Angel Michael is urging you to face your destiny head-on. You will enter the next phase of your life with the same trust that has carried you thus far. Give up doubting yourself. Quit questioning your sufficiency. The divine has given you all you need to achieve, and you are more than enough. This is your validation for every time you doubted your value or if you were headed in the right direction. You're right where you should be. If you're ready to take the next step with confidence, write "I am ready to step into my destiny" in the comments section. Is it possible that your miracle is already underway? Right now, as you watch this video, the divine is working in your favor. The very change you've been praying for, the breakthrough you've been anticipating, it is happening in this moment. Angel Michael wants you to be aware of the shift in the energy surrounding you. The struggles, the delays, the obstacles, they are giving way to divine favor. You are now illuminated by the light of God's blessings. Beloved, this is your time to step into the abundance that has been prepared for you. I want to encourage you to take a step of faith today. Plant a seed of $20 or more through the Super Thanks button next to the YouTube subscribe button. Your seed is more than a donation. It is a declaration of faith, a sign that you are ready to embrace the divine favor that is shining upon you. The Word of God reminds us in Psalm 5:12, NIV, "Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. You surround them with your favor as with a shield." Right now, God's favor is surrounding you, shielding you from lack, fear, and doubt. Your breakthrough is closer than ever, and all you have to do is claim it with faith and expectation. Thanks to your support, we will pluck fruit from the garden of God and make you live in paradise. Your generosity enables us to continue spreading this message of hope, faith, and divine transformation to those who need it most. As you give, trust that God is multiplying your seed and releasing abundance into your life. Don't wait. This is your season. Step boldly into the new chapter God has written for you. Sow your seed today and prepare for a harvest of favor, joy, and abundance beyond your wildest dreams. Take a time to absorb this reality. Allow it to infuse your heart with eagerness and optimism. Your miracle is a given, not merely a possibility. To identify with this potent truth, type "My miracle is in motion" in the comments section. Is it audible? In the spiritual world, the sound of joy. You are about to pass a boundary that will permanently alter your life, which is why the angels are celebrating. The heavens are now reacting to your faithfulness. This is a huge change, not merely a minor triumph. The spiritual team that surrounds you loves you, believes in you, and works relentlessly for you. You have never been alone, and you never will be. If you think the angels are on your side, type "I am surrounded by divine favor" in the comments section. Angel Michael's final advice is to be grateful, since it will increase your blessings. Begin giving thanks to God as though you already had the breakthrough before you get it. Miracles are triggered by gratitude, which is the language of faith. You become more in line with divine riches the more you show your thanks. Start expressing thanks now rather than waiting for the blessing to come. Give thanks to God for the journey, the lessons learned, and the open doors. To show your appreciation and faith, take a moment to write "Thank you, God" in the comments section. This message was intended to awaken something strong inside of you, not only to inspire. A significant change is about to occur in your trip, and what lies ahead is far more significant than what has already occurred. Share this video with someone who needs encouragement if you think this word was meant for you. To seal this divine communication, type "It is done" in the comments section. Your miracle will arrive soon. We will now move on to the second important divine message. There is a dark cloud hanging over your life, my darling child, a burden you have carried without knowing why. There are realities that remain concealed, shrouded in obscurity too profound for most people to perceive, even while the sun is shining brightly and illuminating the world around you. Something long buried has now started to resurface. It's escaping, ripping through the barriers that previously contained it. The curtain of secrecy that protected you is lifting. I have to warn you that what you are about to learn could permanently alter your perspective on life and yourself. Unseen forces have been quietly working for years to conceal this fact. They thought it was too strong for you to know, too risky to divulge. However, no matter how deeply buried they are, secrets have a way of coming to the surface. The moment has arrived for the truth to emerge from the shadows. Your name has been mentioned in places it was never supposed to be. This discovery is not merely a whisper in the wind. It has conveyed the breath of mysteries and secrets through obscure nooks and crannies. These murmurs reverberate in the deepest places where light never reaches. They are not in the open. They are written in settings where secrets are treated like weapons and power is exchanged like treasure. The fact is that something far bigger than you has your name woven into its fabric. You've been recognized by forces you don't yet comprehend. After waiting and observing, they have now taken action. What used to feel like an inexplicable burden is now becoming apparent. Are you prepared to face it? Is the question. Although the people who discovered this secret are not entirely aware of its strength, they are aware enough to be afraid of it. Only a little portion of the truth has been revealed to them, and even that has deeply unsettled them. The world around you is starting to stir, and the invisible barriers that once protected you are starting to fall apart. Do you sense it? That shiver running down your back? The burden bearing down on your chest? It's no accident. It's not a haphazard error. Long concealed, the truth is now emerging to the point where it is unavoidable. Why me? You may ask yourself, why now? You've spent your entire life believing that you are simply another person, just like everyone else. You've lived your life thinking that your journey was commonplace and your story was straightforward. It has never been the truth, but it is not who you are. Pay close attention because what I'm going to tell you will permanently alter your self-perception. Even if it could seem like a dream, it is your reality. Something unique is buried deep within you. You have a holy lineage, a strong bloodline that is closely linked to divine purpose. This is the reality of who you are and have always been. It is neither a myth nor a fairy tale. The Almighty Himself selected your forebears to carry out His will on earth. They were defenders of truth, defenders of light, and stewards of His holy design. That holy heritage persisted through innumerable generations, through hardships and triumphs. It withstood storms, wars, and tests meant to destroy it, and now it has come to rest in you after all this time. You are no ordinary person. You are a live example of their bravery, tenacity, and faith. You possess the holy flame they carried, just ready to be ignited. This calling, which no one else can fulfill, is your inheritance. You were destined to shine. Even in the darkest of times, you were picked because you have the strength to rise, not because life will be easy. Please subscribe to heal and like this message. Those in positions of authority have known a reality for years, which they have diligently attempted to conceal, my sweet child. Long before you did, the people in charge of this world, those who cling to their tenuous hold, discovered your heritage, and they were afraid of it. They were afraid of what would happen if you ever found out who you really were. They did not comprehend the light that was inside you, but they understood that it had the potential to transform everything. In order to bury it, they worked covertly. They concealed your existence under layers of lies and surrounded you with diversions. In order to prevent you from seeing the promising future that lies ahead of you, they erected invisible walls to obstruct your view. They thought they might permanently blind you. However, they were mistaken. Heaven's plan is unstoppable. No force on the planet can oppose the divine's will. Even while it may come as a shock and seem overpowering, the reality is not by chance. The timing is divine. This exact moment is the one that the Almighty has selected for your awakening. It's time for you to discover your true self. The blood in your veins is not just any blood. It is a promise made by the Creator Himself that ties you to a holy heritage. This is more than just history. It is a lighthouse, an exhortation to awaken and pursue your own calling. An everlasting covenant, a holy pact inscribed in the heavens and sealed by God Himself, binds you. The forces of evil have put a lot of effort into keeping you hidden because of this. They battled to keep you blind because they are aware of the power you hold. They are aware that their control will be overthrown when you rise and that the bonds that bind this planet to misery and dread will be broken. In order to draw in positive energy from the universe, write 999 and like this video. The one who has called you will never abandon you so bravely. Walk forth, my lovely child. Your way will be illuminated by His light, and He will give you courage and keep you safe. You have the opportunity to ascend and seize the destiny that has always been yours. You were picked because you are loved deeply, not because you are perfect. Don't let fear stop you. You are involved in a divine plan that will heal and give hope to this world, a plan that spans decades. Have faith in the Almighty. He has already prepared the way for you. More than you may ever imagine, your destiny is waiting for you. The world will soon witness the full splendor of your light, and you are more than you ever imagined. Rise now, my dear one, because the time has come. If you believe in your Creator, type 555 and like this video, the prayer of awakening. Recite this with me. I rise according to your truth, O Lord of light. No more shadows or hiding. I can clearly see how you've carved out your instructions. A route for me, a sincere and unambiguous purpose. As the path is illuminated by your might, the darkness subsides. I stand firm in your might, even in the face of fearful storms. I am surrounded by angels and I am strengthened by heaven's voice. You are by my side no matter what, so I won't be shaken. Your light is the source of all shadows. Let the angel's message be widely disseminated. If you believe in God, please subscribe to our channel. I appreciate your unwavering support and presence during our quest for love. Amen. You can donate super thanks up to $20 to express your support.